I'm in the sunny island, on the sunny island of Anguilla, in the sunny country of Anguilla, and it's my first flight in the Edgeley Optica, which looks like a fantastic aircraft for sightseeing. Big bubble canopy. Should be more of it. I'll try not to stall the engine. Now,
Tower 007 ready at runway 29er north departure.
that's us.
007 altimeter, 29er decimal 9er, 2 wind 284 at 51. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 29er.
Mike India Golf, copy.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er 007.
Okay, so we're taking off to the west, and then we're going to fly to the northeast to start off with, and pretty sure I'm at the wrong end of the runway, but I don't think it's going to matter. We shall see. I got full mixture. Yep. Let's go. 30 knots, 40, 50, 58 is a stall speed, 60 knots, and up we go. Yeah, definitely the wrong end of the runway, but wasn't really an issue. Let's just get the trim sorted out here. Where is it there? Nice. Now, I think it cruises around 100 knots. Just check I've got the mixture up full. Oh, there's a bit more there. Yep. Okay, let's start our left turn. And wow, look at that view.
007 continue for north departure.
Mike India Golf, copy.
Tower
Pull the map up.
007 continue for north departure.
See where we're going. Right, so we're heading to the northeast first, and it's pretty, yeah, we'll be pretty close to the coast, south coast. So it's altitude 500 feet. Let's keep climbing to 1,000. Yeah, look at that for sightseeing. Almost unobstructed view to the left. Pretty good view to the right. And straight ahead's good. Except for that instrument panel, of course. I can bump my seat up a bit. That helps, actually. Yeah, look at that. There's the horizon. We can see about another 20% below the horizon if I push my seat up a bit. So I think I'll stay up. I'll do that. Yeah, and we get a great view down there as well. Okay, so everything seems good. We're sitting on 80 knots, but I'm not full throttle. I'll crank it up a bit. And still climbing. Here we're at 1,000 feet. See if the autopilot will hold that altitude. No, it must be set to a different, if indeed, I don't think it has an autopilot actually, so that answers that question. Right. There is another avionics option with it, which some kind of Garmin GPS, which I did not select. I like to keep things simple. Anyway, we're at 1,500 feet now. Just kept on climbing, and it's looking great. Let's check our position on the map. Yeah, motoring along nicely to the northeast end of Scrub Island. The next stop will be Limestone Bay.
007 leaving my airspace frequency. Change approved.
Mike India Golf copy.
Tower 007 frequency change.
Okay, we're up to 118 knots now. So I thought it would cruise about, I heard it will cruise about 110. Look at that beach. Unbelievable. So in my opinion, for sightseeing, this is a far superior platform to your regular old Cessna 172 and 152, because the view is just so good. And the speed is comparable. I also like the Zlin Shock Ultra, because that's also got excellent vision, but of course it hasn't quite got this vision to the front. It does have a cockpit going right across the width of the cabin. So I'll try to sit around 1,000 feet. Beautiful day down here. Let's just try the seat down again. Just want to see what difference it makes if I look down to the left. Yeah, doesn't remove any view down there, but it does add considerable view to the front. So I'll leave it up there. What about down there? Yeah, we don't lose any view down in any direction really. Yeah, that's good. So let's leave it up. Okay, let's do a turn around the northeast end of the island.
Tower Cessna Victor Papa. Lima Hotel, 13 miles west inbound RNAV runway 11 approach.
I did, I'm going to mute that radio. I did watch a couple of IRL videos on YouTube in real life, and one of them was an air display. Oh, I didn't actually mute it, did I? And this thing was doing 90-degree banks, so it's pretty agile. I'm not going to attempt that just now. Just admiring the beautiful scenery. Yeah, 90-degree banks, so that's good. I'll look forward to trying that kind of thing out later on. Just love the water. Makes me hanker for my time I spent in the South Pacific cruising around beautiful islands. Just play with the rudders a bit. Okay, yeah, that's nice. They're not overly, that's pretty much full deflection there. So they're nice and gradual. Now I wonder if the sound changes if I close that little window there. Oh yeah, it gets a lot quieter, wow. What about the other one? Okay, that's cool. So it's super quiet when you've got the little hatches closed. I guess not having air conditioning, you often, and a bubble canopy, you'd often want to leave them open to get airflow, I guess. This is great. Let's check the map. Yep. Now, alphabetically, this is actually the first flight in the Carribean leg of MiGMan's world tour, and it's pretty much we've circumnavigating the island, taking in a reef and a couple of islands to the northwest. Dog Island is out there at waypoint 4, and waypoint 3 we're following a reef out to that island. Waypoint 5 just brings us back to the main island. It's very stable, it's holding altitude. I'm playing with the trim now. It's holding altitude very nicely and sitting on 103 knots at the moment with 2500 RPM. That's the maximum. It's going to climb and it's 2890, so about 2890. I'll go back to 2500, looks reasonable. What happens if I put right rudder in? Is it going to turn? Yeah, it is. Nice. Just spectacular water with the, you see the rocks underneath. Beautiful. And if you need to, you've got a great view up above. You could probably try some dogfighting in this thing. Certainly got great view. But of course it's not really intended for that. Okay, so this flight is about 42 miles, I think, 46 miles, and we're probably about a third of the way around, I'd say. Let's have a look at the map again. Zoom out. Coming up to halfway, really, in terms of distance. Since we've got a bit of a way to waypoint 2, let's go low level along the beach here. 500 feet, we'll go down 200 feet. Just gorgeous. 250. There we go. Beautiful colours in the trees, thanks to Bijan's 4 Seasons mod. Perhaps if I move my seat to the right, yeah, just a little bit. Actually, it seems a bit more comfortable there. If you're looking to the right. Yep. Getting a bit of turbulence here. And speeds drop back to 80. So let's pick it up again. Okay, back to 100 knots already. Now coming up to our turn out to the reef, which is at Limestone Bay, which is here on the left. So let's climb, have a bit of a look, and then turn to the right. Very cool. So we're looking to go about 90 degrees right and pick up that reef. Let's do it. touch on the rudders, we're getting a fairly coordinated turn. And there we go, onto a new course. So as usual, these flights are designed for visual reference, and in clear or reasonably clear weather you can see the reef from the shore. So that's where we're going. And we're heading back for to 1,000 feet as well.
Clear to land runway 11 Cessna Lima Hotel.
Right on 1,000 pretty much. And now I'm looking at my physical cockpit here, not paying much attention to the virtual cockpit instruments, but looking at them now, they're really nice, really readable, very readable. Now there is the option to have a cat and dog sitting next to you, but I'm not really a pet person, although I did have a pet. It was a sulphur-crested cockatoo named Sarah, and I didn't see an option to include that, so I elected to go alone. Yeah, that reef looks awesome. So we headed out to that last island we can see about 12 o'clock, Dog Island. A couple of smaller ones here don't seem to have names attached to them. There we go, wow, what visibility. So nice. Sitting on 117, 120 knots. You can look right back over your shoulder there. Pretty rugged looking undercarriage, I like it. And notice I've gone for a camo livery today. No practical reason, just it looked cool. Watch the speed there, it's up to 120. Because I got a little bit high. You certainly have a lot more time to think in these slower aircraft. Now I'm just looking at some, looks like streaks on the canopy. They are. I really thought they were on my physical screen, but now they're moving when I move my head, so we're good. Just get down, have a bit of a recce as we go past these islands. That's what this is designed for. Observation. Yeah, there's a hut there. Two huts. There's a pretty steep bank. Yeah, it's all very happy. Okay, Dog Island coming up. climb. Well, actually, we've got a bit of a, probably the longest leg after Dog Island back to the mainland. Over yonder, if I can get my head around there. Yes, over there. So I think I'll climb a few thousand feet just to see how that goes. But for now, just get back to 1,000.
Cessna Lima Hotel exit runway when able.
So we're 20 minutes in, it's quite a leisurely process. I figured about half an hour for this 46-mile flight. Let's check our map. Yep, coming up to Dog Island. And then we're headed home.
Cessna Lima Hotel, turn next taxiway. Cessna Lima Hotel, contact ground on 118.5.
Okay, let's do a low pass as we go around Dog Island. It's only small.
Going to 118.5 Cessna Lima Hotel.
Oh, there's a big red label on the dash there telling me my maximum RPM. 2700. Noted. This does come with a nice manual, but I haven't actually read it all yet. Okay, it looks uninhabited. Except presumably for a few dogs, or perhaps it's shaped like a dog. And here's the next waypoint right at the western tip of Dog Island. Okay, what's our heading? A little bit, we turned a little bit too far. We're headed back for the tip of Anguilla. It should be about there, according to the Mark 1 eyeball. Let's verify with the map. Yes, looks good. That's where we're going. Alright, so let's now what did it say? 2700, yeah, I'm at 2800, okay, that's too much. 2647, 2659, that'll do. And let's climb a bit. Now watch the speed. 80 knots. So if it stalls at 58, 60, 75, I don't think I want to get much slower than that. And then I might try a couple of stalls on the way back. .75 knots, going through 1300 feet. There's the reef. 1400. So we're 25 minutes in. A bit touch and go, pardon the pun, whether I get wheels on the ground by the half-hour mark. I'll stop at 2,000 feet. 20, what's that, 20, almost only 4 minutes left. Yeah, I don't think I'll make it. It'll be a couple of minutes over, which means I'll have to I'll put up a second video for the landing. Or will I make it? That's 7 miles on the last leg, and we've got 4 miles, so we've got 11 miles to go. 80, basically 80 miles an hour. So what's 1/8 of an hour? 8 7's 56. So now we really need about 7 minutes to get to the airport, and then I usually take 5 or 10 minutes to land. So that's all right. I might when I get to the next waypoint, if I get there, it's in sight, I will restart the video. And then we'll get the last leg and the landing in the next clip. What a beautiful vista. And we're looking down the island of Saint Martin, or Saint Martin, which will probably be our next stop. So with that in mind, I think I'll cut this video here and pick it up again in a couple of seconds time.